With the modern economy down, one might wonder how local churches and charities are faring during these hard times. Despite members losing wages or jobs, Christ Church and Federal Way hasn't seen a tremendous drop in the giving of churchgoers. Pastor Jeff Moorhead said that while the bad economy has influenced members of his congregation, it hasn't damaged the church's normal revenue from tithing.
We had a number of our people who have lost their jobs that we're aware of, and we have actually have developed a plan to try to minister to them, to bring in, not only support them with prayer and encouragement, but also to bring in some people within our church who have some great expertise on job hunting and networking and how to hunker down during financial tough times when you're in a transition, how to deal with your finances, that kind of stuff. So, but all that to say, it hasn't tremendously affected us. You know, we know it's going to maybe impact us down the road here. It just hasn't hit yet. So we're waiting to see when that will happen and what will that mean and how impactful it will be. So the steps we're taking are, we're not going to increase our budget for this. We're in the budget planning session right now for the new year, the new fiscal, which begins in July. And so we are not going to increase our overall budget for the year, for next year at all, which we always do, at least 5 to 6%. We're not going to do that. In fact, we're going to make a few cuts here and there. We're going to, in the one area that we're going to increase is that we're going to increase our aid and assistance so we can be ready to help people who will be in transition, so that when the need does come, we can respond.
The only recent problem the economy has caused within this church is when parishioners were asked to donate extra for a paving project.
It was a $320,000 project that we sent out a letter 2 or 3 weeks ago to our congregation to say, hey, we know it's an economic downturn, but we've been working on this project for 3.5 years. The city wants us to pave our parking area. It's going to be a costly endeavor. We've been interacting with the city. We're at a point where we need to make a decision. We bidded it out. The bids are really, really good, competitive bids right now. The prices are down, so it's a great time to do it. But we also know it's difficult with people. So we told them about that, and the overwhelming response was, we can't do it right now because we're tightening our belts. So while we're not seeing a downturn in our normal giving, we are seeing a downturn in people's willingness to have extra cash to be able to meet a need that we presented to them.